Everyone. So today in this video we will be discussing the solutions of miscellaneous exercise of derivatives, right? So problems are not the stop signs, they are the guidelines. With this motivational thought in mind, let's begin the solution of the questions, right? So the first question that comes up over here, as you can see on the board, it says y is equal to a particular expression. The whole power is a constant. So we know when the power is a constant, how do we write the derivative? We will use chain rule which says power. So the derivative of the power we will write as it is. So over here, power done, then the function. So function, if I differentiate, it will be 3x minus 9, right? So over here we will have all mixed sort of questions. Whatever rules, whatever things we have learned so far in all the exercises till 5.7, we will be using all these things randomly. So everybody has to keep in mind certain points and tricks which I will be telling you along solving all the particular questions. So question number 2, if you observe, it is sine cube x plus cos 6x. So what comes in mind? The chain rule. Power. So 3 sine square x, then the derivative of sine x, which is cos x, derivative of x with respect to x will be 1. Then over here power 6 cos 5x, power gone, then function is sine, so derivative is minus sine x, right? So you can take certain things common over here, you can take 3 common, you can take sine x common, you can take cos x common. So what will be left? We will have sine x minus 2 cos 4x. Then when we move on to question number 6, just observe y is equal to a function, power is also a function. So when function has a power as function, what do? We apply log. So we will take log of both the sides. So log y is equal to 3 cos 2x log of 5x. So over here we have to use product rule. Here if we differentiate log, it is 1 upon y. The derivative for y is y dash dy by dx. Product rule, if I use 3 cos 2x as it is, log 5x, derivative is 1 upon 5x. Then by chain rule, derivative of 5x is 5 plus log 5x as it is into minus 3 sine 2x into 2, right? So then we will just multiply y over there and put the value of y. So this is how we will be solving this question. Moving on to question number 4. So it is written sine inverse x root x. For y is equal to sine inverse x root x. This can be written as x ki power 3 by 2. So now if I differentiate by using the formula of sine inverse, 1 minus x squared. So it will be x cube, and then by chain rule the derivative of this will be this. Moving to question number 5. We will use question rule. The denominator as it is, the derivative of the numerator. This will be by chain rule 1 by 2 minus, now the derivative of this root x into 2, then cos inverse x by 2 as it is, and over here we will have 2x plus 7, right? Question number 6. If you observe this question, we have done this question in the inverse chapter before. So in the I'll just post the link of that particular solution. Go through that. So we will get y is equal to x by 2 after solving, applying the inverse. So what is the derivative of this? The derivative will come out to be 1 by 2, right? So check the solution over there in the inverse video. Now moving on to next question number 7. What we have in question number 7, it says y is equal to log x, power is log x. So again the power of variable is a variable. So what we will do, we will take log of both the sides. So log, over here be careful, log x and then log of log x. How? Because we will be writing it as log y log of log x whole power log x. So this log x will come to the front and we'll have log of log x. Over here we will be using product rule. So 1 upon y dash log x as it is, the derivative of log x by chain rule log x, and then derivative of log x is 1 upon x plus log x as it is, derivative of log x will be 1 upon x, right? So multiplied by y, you'll get the solution, right? Now moving on to question number 8, it's a cos of a cos x plus b sin x. Just observe the function. What is it? Cos, the angle is some function. So we will first of all see the derivative of cos. The derivative of cos is minus sine of whatever angle is present. So we will just write it as it is. Then just see the angle. So what we have, a sin x plus b cos x. So we don't have power, so we directly moved on to the function and then the angle, right? Then moving on to question number 9, you can see question 9 is sin x minus cos x. Whole power is also sin x minus cos x, right? So sin x minus cos x, the whole power is sin x minus cos x. Again, the power of a wave function is a function. So we will take log of both the sides. So log y is equal to sin x minus cos x, then log of this sin x minus cos x, right? So if I write the derivative, what will I get? This will be 1 upon y, y dash. Over here I will use product rule. One function is this, another function is this. The derivative of sin x is cos x plus sin x. This log of sin x minus cos x as it is, plus the first function sin x minus cos x as it is. The derivative of this log is 1 upon x, and then by chain rule the derivative will be cos x plus sin x, right? So what you can do further is y dash is equal to y. So I'll just write the value of y as sin x minus cos x, whole power is sin x minus cos x. Within the bracket you can take cos x plus sin x common from both, and over here we can cancel these two, right? So we can take common. So what we will have, we will write it as cos x plus sin x common from both, and within bracket first place we will have log of sin x minus cos x, in the second place we will have 1. So this is how we will solve this particular question. 10. Now what it says, just observe the pattern of the function. X ki power is x, x ki power is a ki power is x, a ki power is a. So I cannot write the derivative directly. I'll just write it as u, this as v, w, and let's say z, right? So if I write the derivative dy by dx, this will be du by dx. We will just write the derivative. This will be dv by dx. So x ki power a, x ki power is a constant. So I know the derivative will be a x a minus 1. Right? Observe carefully. Variable, the power is a constant. So we can apply the general formula. A ki power x, we did the formula. Ax log a plus a ki power a. Constant ki power is a constant. So the derivative will be 0. Right? So only thing is u, which is x ki power x. Variable, power is a variable. So we will take log and find its derivative. So the derivative will be 1 upon u du by dx, that is u dash. By product rule, x as it is, log x derivative is 1 upon x, plus log x derivative for x is 1. So du by dx will come as u as x ki power x, 1 plus log x. So that I'll put in over here, and that will give me the answer, right? Question number 11, again what we observe, variable, power is a variable, so we will write it as u and v. Do remember we cannot take log directly. So u if I write, so I'll just write it as x square minus 3. We will take log of both the sides. So x square minus 3 log x. So this will be by chain rule, it will be this. By product rule, this as it is. Derivative of log x is 1 upon x. Log x as it is, and this is 2x, right? So just multiply u over there and you'll get the answer. For the same thing we will be doing for v. So for v, what I'll do, I'll just write it as v x minus 3, power is x square. So if I take log, it will be x square log x minus 3, right? Now what we will do, we will just write the derivative v dash x square as it is. The derivative for log is 1x minus 3 plus 2x log x minus 3. So we can multiply by v and we can put in the answer over here for dy by dx, right? Moving on to question number 12. It is y is equal to 12 1 minus cos t. We have done it in parametric form as well. We have to find dy by dx only. So what we will do, we will just write it as dy by dt. So this will be 12. Just do remember, all the questions have come together. So what we have to remember, whatever is the type, we have to do it accordingly. So keep on revising these points which I am telling you in your mind, so that you have mastery over it, right? So this is, the derivative will be sin t. right? Minus cos t, the derivative will be sin t. Then over here dx by dt will be what? It will be 10, derivative for t is 1 minus cos t. What we will do, we have done this question, just check the video where we have solved it, how to find dy by dx of exercise 5.6 parametric form. Check that video, you'll get the answer for dy by dx over there, right? Question 13, I really like this particular solution. What I will do for sine inverse, we can do it directly as well, no problem. Just observe this method that I am doing. I'll put x as cos theta. So what will happen? Sine inverse under root 1 minus cos square theta. So it will be sine inverse sine theta. So it is theta. So what is theta? Cos inverse x. So I can write this as cos inverse x. So y will be sine inverse x plus cos inverse x. Now what is the identity that we know? It is pi by 2. So what is the derivative dy by dx? It will be 0. Right?